Hell Vanguard, first boss.
I think it's a solid boss. It's not too crazy. I feel like maybe B or A. Its attacks aren't too crazy. Like you have the main attack when it just parries all of your moves until you either move out of the way or get hit, and then you can swing it after that. It has a little teleportation thing where it like kind of goes across the screen. That's not too crazy to dodge. It's a pretty loud indication. Like it's not too boring, but it doesn't have too many moves. So that's why like I feel like it's definitely not an A. But as a first boss into the series, like getting you ready, it can be humbling.
I think I'll put it in C because it's like not terrible. I think C for me is like not bad at all, but it's like it's just average. I'm gonna put it at C.
I'm gonna put it at B for now. I could see it changing to C. Okay, the music is pretty solid. Like it's nothing crazy. Like it's nothing to write home about.
Go any further, let's take a drink.
Okay, got some Coors Banquet. Cheers.
Just kill the Corona. Drinking just the buzzball.
What flavor we got?
Just I think the lime one or whatever, lime margarita.
Honestly, I was imagining the blue. Or what's that American flag one?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Might be the regular blue that just has a different wrapping on it.
The music is solid for that one too.
I feel like none of the music is actually like bad or feels out of place. Like I feel all of them are pretty on point. So yeah, pretty solid, pretty solid. Alright, cerebrus. And I've heard other people say this, the gatekeeper of the game. Like, it's either make or break. Like, you either beat that boss or get your ass whooped and, like, drop the game.
And I think in the old PS2 version before the special edition, like, it was a lot of people's, like, first and last boss because how fucking hard it was. It was pretty tough. Like, compared to Hell Vanguard, like, it's a major step up, I think.
That one, I could probably put at a C. But also a B because it's so hard. If you can beat this, you can handle the rest.
I can put it B too.
My personal list, I'd put it cerebrus and then Vanguard. But I might just drop Vanguard to C because honestly, what you said, in the grand scheme of things, it is a pretty alright boss. Like it's not great. Like it becomes a mini boss. So is that really that crazy? In that, you know what? I'm dropping to C. I ain't got the mode.
Gigapede, kind of a mid boss in my opinion. Oh, we didn't talk about the music for cerebrus. The music goes hard.
Yeah, that one, 10 out of 10. It's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it solidifies a B. Music and just like the fight style around it is pretty nice. And then
Gigapede, I'm gonna keep it bug, kind of boring.
Let's say you like accidentally fuck up your jump. Let's say you're a new player and you're not fully used to the movement, and you try to jump on the back to actually swing on it. If you miss that jump, dude, it just goes by and then you gotta wait for it to come back. The purple orbs and the blue orbs. The blue orbs aren't too bad because they're pretty ground level, but the purple, dude, they're fucking heat missiles. Like they track you down. They low-key fucking chunk you for damage. It's pretty annoying.
I'm gonna put it in D. Like, don't call me crazy, but
okay. For Swordmaster, Beowulf comes with an ability that you do like a crazy uppercut and like a spiral spin, like it's almost like a Tatsubaki Hadouken from Street Fighter. Dude, it chunks. Like that shit does crazy. So maybe using that way for it, I could see that being a D. You'd rather fight a Hell Vanguard than that motherfucker.
Yeah, like you just gotta jump on him and then he's slow as fuck. Sometimes you're close to killing him, then next you gotta wait for him to come back. Like, if he didn't go through tunnels and like he just like was content, like it might be a bit better. Yeah, I'm putting it at D. I think it's a safe D.
I'll be damned if someone tries to defend. It's a C. It's fun. You must like DMC too, motherfucker. Jester, which is I don't know if you really count this as a boss. I didn't know this, but it's only in the HD collection. It's not in the original DMC 3.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I like Jester as a character. Just a goofy character.
It's a lot of just waiting for those balls to like either hit you or miss, and then him being vulnerable, shooting at him, which is, I don't know, it's not too interactive. Like it's kind of boring. If you have Royal Guard, it's kind of nice to get the parries and shit like that. That is kind of enjoyable. Probably put it maybe above Gigapede, because there is more to it. But would I put it above a Vanguard?
I would put it above DP. I would put it below Vanguard though, or Hell
below
Vanguard. No. I think I'd put it above Vanguard. The next boss, Agni and Rudra. When I first played this boss, it fucking kicked my ass. Like, I was stuck on it for like, I think I had to replay. I did it on yellow mode, so I had to replay the level at least like six times, I think. From the boss fight itself, it's actually pretty solid. Like, I think it was pretty fun. I didn't care for it, but then after like learning how to like fight them, level mission 18, it was pretty solid. Cause like I didn't know you could like counter parry them where they can drop their whole sword. Having
to manage both of their health. If you kill one of them, the other one can pick up their brother or the other sword and then start to do like kind of more crazy shit. That's pretty tedious. So like I feel like ideally you can kill them both at the same time. So it's having to manage their health, manage your health, comparing the moves. They do hit each other on some moves, so you can kind of like work that out. I think better than the cerebrus for sure. Like either high B. I don't know if I would say A personally on my list. Definitely above cerebrus.
Because there are some better ones later on.
The music doesn't really add anything to it. It's not too crazy. I'm gonna leave it at B. I might move it to A later on. Next we have Virgil. First fight.
It's not too crazy, but it's kind of like I think after like the cerebrus, it's like the first somewhat challenge.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can get humbled by the two swords. Virgil kind of humbles you in a different way. Like, it's a lot more.
Yeah.
I think because he parries your moves way more. That's kind of like the, oh, I can't attack when he's doing this. Having to learn he's way more pattern based than I feel like the other ones. For the first fight, honestly, it's really solid. I'd probably put it in B too. I don't think I'd put it in A. No. Do I want to put it above? Well,
I remember when I first did this boss fight, it kicked my ass. I think it took me like 2 tries to beat it. It was nothing crazy.
Like, it's not difficult to play against him, but the fight is fun. I'm gonna put it high B. Honestly, top fight so far.
Put it at a high B. No, I mean, I'll put it at A.
After that, we have this Leviathan art. I believe it's level 8.
You know, I'm gonna come out the gate singing. This is an S tier for me.
That is fucking crazy. That is
S tier boss fight. Maybe not the best boss fight. I know it is a hated boss fight within the community.
Okay, so I'm coming off a little bias. I'm trying to platinum DMC 3. I'm doing all the difficulties. Right now, I'm on my very hard playthrough. Dude, Leviathan fucking humbled me. Hard wasn't bad. Normal was pretty annoying. I found the little cheese spot, and that's what I used for very hard. And even then, I died like twice in it. Like, how do you die in a cheese spot? I don't know. The mission should have taken 14 minutes. Dude, it took me an hour 45. There is no reason. I wasn't using items, which maybe I should have at that point. I don't know why. I'm just built like that. Like, I'm built like a dumbass that won't use items. Leviathan, I think I would putting it high C, like above Jester, below cerebrus. Maybe it's just because I was struggling very hard, which really tainted my vision. Dude, it's fucked. I would put it at low C. Damn near tempted to put it into an F, but you know, I'm just mad at it.
So why this boss fight is an easy S tier for me? I mean, think about it. You're fighting inside of a giant like Leviathan. You're fighting his organs. Now that's just badass. Like, that's the first step, right? Leviathan, you're fighting his organs.
Yep.
It's just pretty cool. Second, I heard you see a lot of people in the DMC community saying, I forgot which boss fight they compared it to, but it said it's just like a more watered down tone, like version of this one, or whatever boss fight it was. I mean, I can't remember which boss fight, but I just don't see it. At first, learning the boss fight, you attack one organ drains your devil trigger, the other takes all the health orbs that the other ones drop, the enemies drop. The music goes hard as fuck.
The music is kind of bumping. The music's kind of tough.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Kind of easy. Nothing crazy, but enjoyable.
Destroying it from the inside out. That is kind of tough.
Yeah.
I hope you played on very hard, and I hope you experienced what I experienced.
Yeah, I don't know if I wanted to taint my image of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna end it on that note. On to the next one. Nevan. Honestly, I really enjoyed this. I'm sure it's because I'm biased, but I would put that in A. Learning the patterns behind it is like pretty chill, and a lot of the moments you can destroy the bats. She protects herself with a whole bunch of bats. You have to get rid of the bats, and then you can actually deal damage to her health bar. She has a good amount of patterns. Learning to dodge them, which ones you can attack, when you can cheese certain attacks. The thing I did find annoying at first was the last quarter of her health bar is she kind of just like comes up to you and just starts like trying to suck you off. If you use devil trigger, it just resets her. You don't do any damage.
Yeah, I didn't know that at first when I first did it.
You just kept
I just took it.
Like
his hand.
So if you use devil trigger, you do no damage, so it's kind of like prolonging the fight. If you have the rocket launcher, it's way easier. You hit her once, she knocks her on her ass. Even using beowulf, which I do believe is still after this fight, we'll get to that when we get to that. The first playthrough is a little tedious, but still not crazy. I do enjoy it. It's a little bit of a longer fight.
To be honest, I did not like this fight at all. It's an easy D tier.
D? What? Damn. Yeah, okay, so you're saying you're putting that underneath Jester, underneath the vanguard. You're putting that with the gigapede. Damn,
to me, you said once you learn the patterns, it's kind of fun. Yeah. To me, once you learn the patterns, it's kind of boring. Tedious, destroying the bats off her. Yep. I know what move is coming, just dodge it. Like it's almost like I was like, let's just get this fight over with, so I can see what the game has for next for me. That's how I felt. When I first did the boss fight, I think I did like a third or fourth try. But once I learned like, oh, she says this and this move is coming, I was like, kind of boring.
For the next one, Beowulf, it's crazy because I just said when you learn the patterns, like it's pretty enjoyable. For this one, when you learn the patterns, I think it's pretty boring. He has that one like punch, like downward slash.
I think what just makes him fucked is that his damage is crazy.
Yeah. You take a hit, but you're not brushing it off. You got hit by a semi truck. Honestly, I think I would put it above cerebrus. Like honestly, looking at the list now, I think I'm gonna put cerebrus in C. Like top C. Beowulf, I'm gonna put below, like low B. I might even put him to a C, but he's honestly pretty mid. Yeah, I'm gonna put him at C. I'm putting him at C.
Either A or B for me. Like he's pretty solid, kind of a beefy tank. He's just a big hulking dude, kind of scary, intimidating. And I think it's kind of cool. He's basically his whole purpose is to kill Sparta. Like
yeah. If we're going lore wise, I do like his lore a lot more. I feel like he's like, Cerebrus is like protecting the whole Timur
Yeah.
You know what? Keep it real with you. I've never gone too much into the lore. That's like actually why they're here, and I might have to look into that afterwards. But yeah, I do like Beowulf. I feel like his is a little more like straightforward. Like, yeah, I mean, he straight up tells you like, oh, like the son of Sparta. Like he starts kind of talking shit off the gate. And the music, I couldn't tell you. I don't remember it too much, but I'm sure it's solid. So I wouldn't really alter my decision too much off of it.
I think I'd put it at high B or A. I think I'll put it high A. No, high B.
And after that is Jester 2. It's that ball he stands on. And I'm gonna keep buck with you. After normal, I skipped it. Once I realized you can skip those fights, I didn't do it again. So I'm gonna put it at below Jester 1.
I don't need to talk about this one too much. It's kind of the same thing.
10 out of 10.
The only thing I like about it is that the little face he sits on looks like the moon from Majora's Mask. And The Legend of Zelda being one of my favorite video game series, it kind of cool, but it ain't nothing crazy. Geryon, shit, this boss kind of kicked my ass when I first played it. It's a cool concept though, like just a flaming horse.
But recently I just did if you see my last video, it was just smoke spot tier list on Devil May Cry 3. And for Geryon's spot, I put a C for Caesar from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm going to keep the theme. I'm going to put it in C. It's not too crazy. First time I played it, I didn't realize you can just hop on the back of the trailer, or not the trailer,
I didn't know that, so you just told me.
What do you call that? You just hop on the back of the carriage and whoop its ass. Stun it, get it on the floor, it does its little ability, repeat. Yeah, it's kind of just running in circles, but I do like the Coliseum. The music's not too bad, and I maybe I'm a little biased because I like the ability of being able to stop time afterwards for the style. I would definitely put it high C. I like it over Beowulf, and I know Gabe's not gonna agree with that, but
Geryon, I'll put it at low B. Like, I think it was kind of cool fighting a horse on the chariot.
Yeah.
Flaming horse is always cool. Fighting on the bridge at the beginning and the bridge falling, and he falls into a Coliseum was kind of badass. Yeah,
that is cool. That is. Next one, Virgil Phase 2, which I'm sure we're not gonna go over too much. This is when he actually unlocks the double trigger. He unlocks some other abilities like the multiple slashes. I know he does that in Virgil 1, but he does it to a much higher degree in Virgil 2. Almost want to go A, but I'm just biased, so I would put it. I'm gonna put it in A, because it's definitely better than the first one, but I'm gonna put it below Nevan, whatever the succubus vampire is, just because I'm biased. I enjoyed the other one more.
I think I'll drop Virgil 1 to B tier and then have Virgil 2 in A tier, because I think Virgil 2, I think you were actually watching me play that boss, like, I was stuck on him for like not crazy amount of time, but like he did kick my ass.
Yeah, 10 out of 10, yeah.
It was a nice challenge, and it felt rewarding to beat him. Learning all his combos is pretty fun. Lady's boss fight, it was not terrible. It was cool. Finally be able to kick her ass after putting a bullet in her head was a little fun. The boss fight is nothing too crazy. Honestly, I don't have much to say because it wasn't terrible. It was kind of a little tedious, but it wasn't like super annoyingly tedious.
Honestly, I think I like more the build up for the fight. Not to dig too much into the story. Dante doesn't really care about all too much. Like, he has beef with Virgil, his brother. Lady kind of puts in this perspective of like, oh, my dad's doing all this evil shit. My dad's been taken over. Like, I have to do it because it's family. And Dante kind of goes like, you know what? You kind of changed something in my soul. Like, my soul is telling me to like help you out. And that character development within that mission, like the fight itself was kind of tedious. She drops grenades.
Her
she
flying away, jumping away. I think what's kind of made it more stressful is that I was like, no, this is kind of easy. I should not die on this boss fight. I almost did. I almost the little tedious grenades that she'd be dropping.
For Lady, I'm gonna say B, but I think I'm gonna put high C because I do enjoy her way more than the other fights. It was
and I do like her as a character.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Like, and I'm sure that's what's going on, is I'm kind of like showing a little biasness.
Yeah, I'll put it high C. Probably definitely above the Jester fights. Jester 3. I don't really need to talk about this one too much. It's kind of...
Yeah, I'm going to put it C tier, low C tier, below Jester 2. It's the same shit, just more tedious.
Yeah, because the boss fights don't really change too much. They're kind of the same. Should we take another drink? Big swig this time? Or what?
Cheers.
Alright. 4th
beer down. Maybe 5th. I'm gonna be honest, you already forgot. Straight back to the video. Doppelganger. Honestly, I would put it pretty low. Like, I got pretty tired of him pretty early on, and I didn't realize that if you open up 2 of the eyes that like cast a light towards him, he shoots a beam at you. I didn't realize you can hit the beam back and deal crazy damage. It actually melts him a lot quicker. The fight's not too bad, especially if you're using Swordmaster. You can hit circle on Rebellion and do the spiral spin. It parries automatically. You don't have to worry about the timing. I didn't really care for it, and I feel like for the most people, you don't realize you can actually hit that attack back and do a chunk of damage. I would put it above Vanguard, Jester 2 and 3, not Jester 1. And then he taunts you. Come on. Fuck you, dickhead. I'd put it at C tier.
I think I'll put it at B tier. It was kind of cool concept to learn, and also, like I said, this might be me being biased, but it did remind me of the Zelda fight.
Oh yeah.
In Ocarina of Time. Like, that's really cool.
Kind of badass, which is very on point for Devil May Cry. Unlike the next boss fight, which is Arkham.
Well, I'm putting Doppelganger at like B tier.
Arkham? Okay, it's instant fucking F. I don't fuck with it.
Oh.
I don't like the eels. I don't like. Okay, so the scenery.
Oh, the eels are very annoying.
The eels are annoying. Virgil is fucking annoying. He doesn't do shit.
Virgil, like fighting with Virgil is cool. You're like, holy shit, this is badass. But then you realize you can't use your double trigger and you can't use your style, and you're like, well, fuck. And then you get your ass kicked by those fucking eels.
Yeah, and then you're like, okay, at least I have Virgil. What the fuck is he doing? Because I don't know.
Dude, he does nothing. He does nothing because he sits there and just swings everything. Like, he's useless. Like, as badass as he is useless.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Like, I think, no. I was gonna try to defend him. No, I'm sorry. Like, I just don't know what the fuck he did. The eels, Virgil, get the fuck out the way. I got my rocket launcher. Thank you, lady. But when we're fighting Arkham and I hit the circle button and he comes slashing across, like, let's say you're in front of him, he's behind him. It's cool to see the interaction. I love the fight. I love the concept. Beautiful. The execution, fucking poor. It's just, I hated it. Okay, hate's a strong word. I disliked it.
For some reason, as much as I shit talked it, I do like it.
Okay.
I think even for like it's a final boss. I mean,
yeah.
But even then, the boss design for it is kind of it's just a blob. I mean,
yeah.
They couldn't think of something better.
Even Virgil comes in and he goes, I'm here to take my power back. You can handle it. Because he's a fucking blob. Looks like something straight out of Resident Evil. Like a fucking BOW boss.
I think I would put it, I was gonna say A, but I think it's being way too generous. Way too generous.
No, I'm joking.
I think I would definitely put it, like, I would put it at the top of B.
Top of B, crazy. Okay. That's your list, though. That's your list.
My list is kinda, you know what? Now that I've noticed this, I'm gonna drop gigapede to F.
F, damn. Okay, I like that. I like that.
Final boss of the game. Just when you thought, he was on your side, you have to fight him for the third time, and I'm gonna say this is probably the best fight of all of them. Definitely a good, like, ending to the game. Like, a really good boss fight. He wants his power. There's no one stopping him anymore except for you. Brother versus brother.
Yep.
Dante's come to side with his, like, human side. Easy S tier. Over Leviathan Heart.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Not even a discussion for me. I put in S tier. All of his moves are fun, and like what I was gonna say previously is if you use Swordmaster, you can, I don't know the name of the move, but when you throw the sword, it's hold forward on direction, hit circle, the style button, and you throw the sword 4 or 5 times, you instantly knock him out of his double trigger, which is just like, yeah, it's
there's so many different ways to, like,
yeah, there's so that, and that's what I was about to bring up is there's so many ways you can roll guard. You can just trickster through a lot of his moves. Like in his later stage, he does the forward slashes, or when he does a fuck ton of those little like katana slashes that just are purple orbs. Yeah. Change your style on it. Certain weapons you can just beowulf, cancel jump.
Waterfall, like come on. I mean,
the spot, like the music, beautiful, everything. Yeah, I forgot about the scenery. The scenery is nice. Virgil falling into more of like the demon side and what a demon's gonna do, get power. Dante being more on his human side. It's so well written. It translates well through the fight, like having to parry each other. Virgil being a lot more agile, and Dante just kind of like brute forcing through some of his. And even like,
I mean, I'm not the younger brother, but I can definitely feel that younger brother energy. I mean, they're twins, but obviously he's a younger brother in the lore. I don't know, it's kind of cool just that the younger brother is stopping the older brother. Like
Virgil, like being the older brother and just being like, bro, this is what we're supposed to do. Like, what is you doing? You look like a fool. And Dante being like, nah, fuck you. Not essentially.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah, but real shit. I'm gonna do my own thing. It's good. Yeah, easy S tier. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the list. I'm looking at it now. A lot in the C tier, at least for me. I got a lot in the C tier.
A lot in B tier for me.
Okay. I think maybe I was being a little too harsh. Jester might get dropped down.
Generous. Yeah, Jester. You know what? I think I might drop down Jester. Jester 2 definitely can go into D tier. I think
3 can definitely go into. I'm gonna put 3 into D tier. D. 2 is cool because it introduces more stuff. 3 doesn't. It's just more tedious shit.
I definitely think Jester 2 is at the bottom of C.
Yeah. You know what? Doppelganger isn't worse than Leviathan on my list. I'm gonna change that. Is Doppelganger worse than cerebrus? Doppelganger has more counterplay than cerebrus, so I will put cerebrus below Doppelganger. But Doppelganger, I'm gonna put above Beowulf because there's more counterplay. Now looking at the list, I like it.
The list I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll show you my list. You can see it right here.
I think that's the end of the ranking. I mean, we went over everything way more in depth than I would have liked to at first. My bad. Yeah, 10 out of 10. I was pretty buzzed. I think that was like what, maybe like 35 minutes or something.